Good morning, class 10 students of both the shifts. Today is day 5, lesson 3, and topic 5. So, now before we begin this topic, I want you all to take your registers and your pen in your hand. And let's get started. Today's topic is the new tense called pluscuparfait. Now, what is pluscuparfait? Pluscuparfait is past perfect tense. So we studied about passé composé, we studied about imperfect tense, that is imparfait. Now we have a past perfect tense. So all the perfect tense in French language will be all similar to each other, like futur antérieur, it's future perfect tense. You will find some similarities between pluscuparfait and futur antérieur. So what is the definition saying? The definition says this tense is used to describe an action which had already been completed before the occurrence of another action in the past. So in order to say past in the past, so an action which had already been completed before the occurrence of another action in the past. Now what does this means? For example, when I got up in the morning, my mother had already prepared breakfast for me. So preparing the breakfast, that action had already been finished or completed before I woke up, before the occurrence of the other action, that is waking up in the morning. That is the tense of the past. So in order to elaborate this, pluscuparfait is past in the past. So an action, an event happening before the other action. So two actions simultaneously happening. So one action has to be before the occurrence of the other action. Not like gerunds in English, but the different tense. Okay. Second one, it is used in relation with other tense to show that something occurred at an earlier point in time. For example, let's take the same example. When I got up in the morning. So getting up in the morning is not a one-time action, it's a habitual, right? But it may differ from time to time, no time signature. So the first one will be the imparfait, and had already been prepared was the pluscuparfait. So occurrence of two tense in one sentence, like it is relating to other tense to show that something occurred at an earlier point in time. So make sure of the word déjà, already. If you have any verb and with that verb you have the word called déjà, that means you have to conjugate that verb into pluscuparfait or else futur antérieur, but you have to see the time signature. Okay, how to see the time signature we'll tell you later. Okay, so déjà, which means already, because it gives us the surety of the action being completed. Like we saw in futur antérieur, in 2000 to 2023, you will all have had already completed your 12th class. So already been completing, so time signature was 2023. But in the other sentence, in the sentence of pluscuparfait, when I got up in the morning. So getting up is the time signature. When I got up in the morning, my mother had already prepared the breakfast for me. So the time signature is different here. But the word deja will be used with both the perfect tense, that is future perfect tense, as well as the past perfect tense. Okay. So choosing the appropriate past tense. We already saw passé composé imparfait in previous classes, that is 8th and 9th. Now we'll see how to differentiate between passé composé, imparfait and pluscuparfait. So it says passé composé is used to indicate events that have a definite beginning and ending at some point of time. For example, the time signatures are like yesterday I woke up late. Okay, yesterday I studied a lot. So one time action and have a definite ending and definite beginning, right? The beginning and the end of a specific action will tell us that the sentence is in passé composé. So time signature bound. Okay. Now imparfait. Imparfait is used to indicate events that doesn't have a definite beginning and ending, but happened over a period of time in the past. Now we say it as a description of the past. When I was small, I used to ride a bicycle. So it tells us about the habitual action. It tells us about the description of the past. This sense, imperfect tense, imparfait, is a storyteller, right? And the usage of quand, that is when. Now what is pluscuparfait? Pluscuparfait, it is used in relation of other tenses to show that something occurred at an event earlier point in time further back in the past. Usage of already. So this sense is being related to imparfait or passé composé because these two will show that the pluscuparfait verb is being done before the imparfait or before the passé composé. Okay, now let us see. Let us see some examples. Okay, before that, things to remember. So since it is a perfect tense, it will go like futur antérieur, like using of conjunction like quand and lorsque as when. You know, quand and lorsque being used in futur antérieur also. So now it will be used with pluscuparfait. Why? All the perfect tenses will have these four things: quand, lorsque, which means when, and lisque and aussitôt, which means as soon as. Okay, now let us study them with some examples. Okay, so example says, this evening children ate the cake that I had already prepared in the morning. So this evening children ate the cake that I had already prepared in the morning. Okay, second one says, when I went back home, my father had already slept. So when is used, already is used. Okay, then I stopped studying as soon as my father had left for the work. So I stopped studying as soon as my father had left for the work. Okay, fourth one, he already had left when I called him. Okay, I have by mistake I have written je. Guys, no, I am a French teacher, so I might be thinking I'll write I, but I have written je. Okay, he already had left when I called him. So these are the 4 examples. Now let us see how to form a verb in Plusque Parfait. So the formation says subject plus être or avoir. Same way with futur antérieur, être and avoir, conjugated not in futur simple but in imparfait. Children, you just remember one thing. In futur we have the near future, that is futur proche, then we have futur simple, then we have futur antérieur. So this is how we go. Same way with past, the recent past we have passé récent, then we have passé composé, then we have imparfait, and then we have plusque parfait. So always and always the helping verb will go of that tense which is very next to the same verb. For example, passé composé, the next closer to that tense is present tense. Future antérieur has closest the futur simple, and plusque parfait have the imparfait. So subject plus être and avoir conjugated in imparfait. I have already conjugated être and avoir. Excuse me. So how to conjugate être and avoir in imparfait? Do you remember the formation of imparfait? That is, take nous or vous form of any verb in present tense, remove ons or ez and put the endings of imparfait, that is ais, ait, ions, iez and aient. Plus the main verb has to be in past participle. Okay. Now the examples which we took 2 slides before, let's translate it in French. So this evening children ate the cake that I had already prepared in the morning. So what will be the translation? The translation says, ce soir, this evening, les enfants ont mangé. The kids ate. So eating of the cake just was once. So we have a time signature. Le gâteau. That is que, right? We studied in pronom relatif. Qui, que, ou, dont. So que je avais préparé à la matin. So which I had prepared in the morning. Very good. The second one says, when I came back home, my father had already slept. So what will be the answer? Quand je suis venu. So coming home was just once, so terminated action, so it will be in passé composé. So quand je suis venu chez moi, mon père avait déjà dormi. So sleeping was the action being done before coming back to his house. Okay, third one says excuse me, I stopped studying as soon as my father had left for the work. Now tell me, which action should be the first, the action done before the other action? Is it stopped? Is it being stopped studying or had left? That's right. Leaving will be before, then stopping the study, because of this action will be stopped. So this has to be plus ka parfait, and that one will be yes. Arrêté again, stopped, is a terminated action. So j'ai arrêté d'étudier. D'étudier, again the verb with the is passé récent. So passé composé, passé récent. So stopped studying, so that is the past continuous, this is how we conjugate. Okay, j'ai arrêté d'étudier, so I had stopped studying dès que or aussitôt, as soon as mon père était parti, had left pour le travail or pour son travail, for his work or for the work or for his office or whatever it may be. Okay, so the fourth one, last one, you guys already be seeing the answer. So he had already left when I called him. So calling was after when he had already left. So calling, here I have done it into imparfait. Why? Because of the description of the past. Storytelling might not be the first call, he might be calling twice, thrice or 20 times, because calling is not a one-time action, it keeps on going, right? So I had already left when I called him. So j'ai été déjà sortir. Why sortir with été? Just remember that être is a subject movement verb and avoir is an object movement verb. So according to subject and object movement, you will apply the helping verb être or avoir conjugated in imparfait. Okay, quand je lui téléphonais, so him, lui is pronoun personnel, that is COI. Okay, so here are the assignment. Complétez les textes au passé composé et à l'imparfait. So both passé composé and imparfait you have to see and you have to conjugate these verbs. The third one says mettez le verb entre parenthèses au plus que parfait. So you don't have to do anything, you don't have to use your brain, just see these verbs according to subject and object movement verb, put the helping verb according to that in imparfait, and have these verbs being conjugated in, that is right, past participle, participe, passé. Let me you can always and always, so sorry, you can always and always do a print screen. There is an option of print screen. You can print the screen, and or else you can pause the video so that you can copy the assignment. Okay, the next one would be, okay, I hope this gives you a better view. You can always and always pause the video. Okay, the next assignment is, the fifth question says complete the blanks with imparfait, passé composé and plus que parfait. So I hope this is, you can be able to see. You can pause it and note it down these. Okay, my dear students, I hope I've done justice to these tenses, that is plusque parfait, and again you can see passé composé is has a definite beginning and the end at some point of time signature bound. Imparfait is the description of the past or a storyteller. Okay, and then it is the usage of one, whereas plusque parfait, it is used in relation of the other tense, that is passé composé or imparfait, to show that something occurred at an event earlier point in time further back in the past. Right, that's right. Okay, so my dear students, okay, so yesterday's assignment, I've given you to convert these sentences, join these two sentences with the help of pronom relative composé. So here are the answers of the 15 sentences. Okay, so let's begin. So the first one says, Elle a acheté les magazines. Elle a trouvé 5 roupies parmi ses magazines. So I bought the magazine and I found out 500 rupees among these magazines. So among these magazines, among, parmi is the preposition, so preposition will come after magazine, so parmi, and say magazine will be conjugated in, yes, pronoun relative composé, that is the magazine is masculine and hence it is plural, so les will cut this and will have parmi lesquels elle a trouvé 500 rupees. Okay, I am not giving you the full sentence, whereas this sentence, so the joining will be elle a acheté les magazines parmi lesquels elle a trouvé 500 rupees. So this will be cut, and instead of this, les parmi lesquels will come. Okay, the second one says, I hope this is okay. Voilà la maison. Je suis né dans cette maison. So dans cette maison will be cut. Okay, and dans will be the preposition. Cette maison, laquelle. So voilà la maison dans laquelle je suis né. So here is the house in which I was born. Okay, c'est une nouvelle voiture. Les enfants parlent de cette voiture. So the cette voiture, the is the preposition, cette voiture is la voiture. We have to first cut this and the answer will be c'est une nouvelle voiture de laquelle les enfants parlent. Okay. Ce sont les parents. Les enfants jouaient avec eux. So avec them, avec is the preposition. So we'll cut this. So sorry. And ce sont les parents avec lesquels les enfants jouent. Okay. Similarly, fifth one, par cette forêt will be cut and set for it will be having laquelle. So par, I'm so sorry, it is par laquelle. Par laquelle. Okay, the sixth one is c'est un livre, j'ai réussi à l'examen grâce à c'est. So grâce à is a preposition thanks to this book. Okay, because of this book I was passed in the exam. So grâce à ce livre will be cut, and instead of that will come c'est un livre grâce auquel. So a or le will become au. A plus le becomes au. Grâce auquel j'ai réussi à l'examen. Okay, seventh one. Voilà le chien. Mon professeur a peur du chien. So du chien, du will be replaced by can be replaced by don also, but in this we are just doing pronoun relative composing, not sample. So du chien, du is the preposition, chien is masculine, du lequel. So the answer will be, first we'll cut this. Voilà le chien duquel mon professeur a peur. See this dog from whom my professor is afraid of. Okay. Je ouvrir a besoin des outils. Outils means tools, toolkit. Il ne peut pas travailler sans ces outils. So sans is the preposition without. So sans will come. So the answer will be l'ouvrir a besoin de ces outils sans lequel. Again, outil, tool is masculine. So say but here it is plural, so it will come sans lesquels. I'm so sorry. Sans lesquels, lesquels. Okay. Il ne peut pas travailler. Okay, the next one will be sur le canapé. Sur is under, canapé is sofa, and portefeuille is your wallet. Okay, so regarde le canapé sur lequel il y a un portfolio. Portefeuille. So look this sofa under which there is a wallet. Okay. 10th one. D'avant is the verb before preposition before. Le tableau is your blackboard or table or your board, writing board. Il y a un tableau blanc. Here it is a whiteboard. So d'avant lequel, in front of the professor teaches. Okay. So we always teach in front of the board, right? Not behind the board, but we teach in front of the board and with the help of the board, right? So cette idée is idea, cette is your adjective demonstrative. So is what? The preposition. So cette will be cut and it will be like this. C'est une belle idée à laquelle tu penses. Okay. So c'est mon cousin. Je peux computer sur ses. So sur is the preposition. So I can rely on him. So this is my cousin sur lequel je peux computer. I can rely on. Raconter mon fils, je suis fier de lui. So fier is proud. So here is my son, I am proud of him. So the will be the preposition. So the lui, you can always also convert it with the pronoun relative sampler if it is given pronoun relative composer or sampler. So you have two choices, either conjugate it with replace it with don with the sampler part, or else you can do with the preposition plus the adjective interrogative. So the answer is rencontre-moi fille duquel je suis frié. Then chez elle, chez is at the place of. So c'est ma tante chez laquelle je vais le dimanche. So this is my aunt where I am going this Sunday. Okay, the last one is derrière la porte. Derrière is behind, la porte is door. La porte est en bois. Il y a une poubelle derrière la porte. So it will be derrière will be the preposition. So la porte est en bois derrière laquelle il y a une poubelle. So I hope you have done these and have a look of this. You can always pause the video and see the answers. I'll hold it for 5 seconds. Okay, I hope you guys are studying and you guys are safe, not going out anywhere. Okay, my dear students, have a blessed day and a bientôt. See you tomorrow with a new topic.